Tonight, from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, North Carolina, it's the NFC Divisional Round Playoffs on EA Sports.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. First carry for Raheem Mostert. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
2nd and 12 at the 23-yard line.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Coleman has it here right side. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
Garoppolo's pass.
Give him 14 on that one, and a first down.
A gain of 14. And the 49er.
Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line.
Ball carrier.
That was a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
2nd and 5 at the Panthers' 43-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, the first catch of the game for George Kittle. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 24-yard line. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Open man is Bourne.
Garoppolo's
a gain of 6 there on first.
Kendrick Bourne.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep
trying for Ayuk, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. And we'll see if that pick 6 looms large as this game continues, because we've seen plays like that alter a lot of playoff contests over the years.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome? But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side, it deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. Back out there comes the 49ers offense, ready for their second drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well.
And the 49er first down.
From the gun, it's a handoff to Coleman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Well, partner, I have to say they caught him in the right defense there. Nickel set. fifth defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. I still remember being in school, and one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I'd love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. Down to get to the 26 for a first. This is third down.
And it's third down.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There's pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Makes the score Panthers 7. 49ers.
These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Bridgewater's pass intended for...
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
On fourth down, they do snap it to Bridgewater. Oh, it's complete to the former Niner, Delaney Walker. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. So, Charles, why in the world do you take that risk there?
It doesn't make a whole lot of sense on the surface. I've been around enough of these coaches and enough of these meetings along the way. Sometimes they're so confident in a play call that they don't care about the situation. They think that that play, at that time, they're going to run it and pick up whatever they need. So maybe that's what influenced him there. I'm guessing because I have no other explanation.
Yeah, that's tough. Own side of the field, that chunky yardage to pick up. Head scratcher. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a first down as well. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. First and 10, it's Mostert. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down back at the 23-yard line.
Now on 2nd and 13, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Bridgewater and the Panthers going to come up here 1st and 10 at the 20. At their own following the interception. Here's Bridgewater. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6.
Christian McCaffrey.
I think we can safely say that those types of plays are the backbone of this offense. We know not every run's going to be a big hitter, but you know they'll take that type of result on each and every attempt.
They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a first down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back down and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
4-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have the Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That's good for a first down. Here's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Over the middle and into the hands of his receiver Moore. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A good pickup there, 21 yards. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal. It's some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. Knock it on the door. A good pickup there, 7 yards. And it's going to be 2nd and goal now.
Brings up 2nd and goal. At the 2.
They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Panthers add on to their lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
At their own 28-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And 2 picks thrown here in this first half alone. We'll see how that affects it.
Can't wait to see where his confidence is, because the great ones, they'll throw 4 or 5 picks, and while it'll hurt their team, it won't hurt their confidence. They'll think something was just wrong with the ball or the wind or something was funny. It's never about them. That's how they stay so into the moment and into the game.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. The Niners on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and 5. Second quarter action, 2 minutes to go on divisional round weekend. We remind you, as we've done all year, that coming up at halftime, we will visit with Jonathan Coachman standing by at Orlando. He'll let you know what's going on here on a very eventful divisional round weekend. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A gain of 22. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do something to get more than that 3 number that they have on the scoreboard right now. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 29-yard line. Give them 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Garoppolo's throw taken in by Samuel. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A play fake from Mostert, now Garoppolo. And his throw is incomplete. The veteran Rasul Douglas able to break that one up. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
3rd down and 2 yards.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. Strong coverage by Carolina. And on we go to 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
And in his 15th season, he's able to get this one to go. And a second field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Carolina offense about ready to go. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead. But a mistake there, that could change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Bridgewater on first down. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it could turn into a big play with missed tackles or he runs through people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Left side, it's complete. And they are going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. To the air again with Bridgewater. This will be caught just inside the 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be just a 21-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half. You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And this is going to be a Panthers first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
40-yard line.
Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. A good gain of 9 on first down. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Brings up second and a yard.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. He's going to air one out. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Robbie Anderson. 51 yards. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
So, my man, another touchdown. They're looking like the #1 seed that they earned throughout the year. Looking pretty dominant right now.
We knew the road to the Super Bowl would run right through this stadium. Somebody's going to have to come in here and beat these guys. Good luck. I don't think it's happening this weekend.
No, definitely not this weekend. And for anyone else out there, bring your game.
Buyer beware. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down.
The passing windows are just not there, and that's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey.
Number 22.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And he'll hit his tight end, Walker. And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Carolina. Delaney Walker, 69 yards. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the drive there, they went 80 yards in 3 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Niners take over 1st and 10. At their own 24.
The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then head coach coming in and just screaming, wake up.
Yeah.
Let's get moving, guys.
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
I mean, you think you might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
He was on a 2nd and long. It's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on 3rd down.
And incomplete. Almost intercepted. The D lineman almost had it. Couldn't hang on.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
This is fielded at the 7. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. Teddy Bridgewater and his Panthers ready to go again. How do you think he personally is evaluating his game so far? He was pretty good in the first half, been good so far here in the 3rd quarter. He's got to like it, right?
Not looking for the dramatics here. Not trying to set the world on fire in terms of stats. It's almost like you're driving. Hands at 10 and 2, alert for anything out there, watching for trouble on the road, and making sure you get the team home.
The bus driver. See if he can drive the bus here again on this drive. He's going to look deep for more. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down.
12 yards to go.
They go play action. Bridgewater. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here, 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
He'll look to Mostert to start things out.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a 1st down, 11 yards on that pickup. We often give credit to the O-line there. 2 tight end formation. Those tight ends block pretty well also.
Yeah, and that's one of the most dynamic positions in football now. The tight ends who can block at the line of scrimmage at the point of attack, and they can also get downfield and catch the football.
Now this one complete on the slant route. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
10 yards.
Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
A gain of 7. First down, 49ers.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Garoppolo now, first down throw. That's complete to his receiver, Ayuk.
Garoppolo.
5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5. At the 37-yard
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Samuel, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 27-yard line. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here. On first down, Garoppolo. Open man is Bourne. It's another 10 yards on that one and another first down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their...
And they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. Picked off by Trey Boston. He's at the 40, past the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
on the return. So Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Out comes this offensive unit as they get set to take over here.
And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them.
Got the connection here to Bourne. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A good pickup there at 22. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. You're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Throw right side is going to be caught by Samuel.
Complete to Deebo Samuel.
The Niners on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Open man is Ayuk, complete. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Garoppolo to Ayuk. First down, 49ers.
Down 49ers.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike.
Garoppolo again. The throw to the left side, caught by Coleman. A good rally to the football, keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
He's taken out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 11 yards there, first down.
And a 49er first down.
Mostert. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. So a decent deficit at this stage in the second half. 4-down territory?
No doubt about it. There's not a chance that he hasn't looked ahead and said, okay, if we gain yardage on this play, this is what we'll do going forward.
In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. The product of Jersey City to hear Whitehead on the sack.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
On 2nd down, Mostert.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 7 big yards on the carry there to get him within range of the goal line with 3rd down upcoming. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Well, the ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here's Richie James on the return.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
They knew this would be tough on the road, divisional round, and that has certainly been the case with the deficit they face in this 4th quarter.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a 1st down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Throwing on 1st is Garoppolo.
Well, this game was decided a while ago.
And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe.
Yetur Gross-Matos.
Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. Over the middle to Kittle, complete. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
To George Kittle. 12 yards on the play. But it's 3rd.
So they stay alive in the NFL playoffs, move on to the conference championship. And do you think that the printing press is starting to get those T-shirts and hats ready, my friend?
They have to, Brandon. They have to be ready because if you win, you've got to hand those out on the field right away. And just think about the pressure for the players now. Families are going to be talking about tickets to the Super Bowl even before you play the conference championship game.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew.